collectively, of course, if Marc Marquez hasn't passed the relevant tests to satisfy the concussion protocols, then of course he won't be allowed out on track, and that is the correct decision. I think that's the crowd just getting word of it, that Marc Marquez won't be starting the race, of course. Understandable disappointment for the packed crowd in Indonesia. This is what happened to Marc Marquez earlier on this morning. Coming through turn 7, the rear starts to come round and then violently eject him over the top.
That was one of the scariest crashes any of us witnessed in many a year, if not the scariest we've seen ever. This was brutal. This was savage. Marc Marquez, this is the reason why he's been ruled out of this Indonesian Grand Prix. Our 4th gear off throttle high side. This was just after he'd sort of stumbled through the gravel trap, being taken away by the medical team. There was immediate concern. It was obvious that he'd taken a nasty whack to the head. There was that full 360-degree pivot about 15 feet in the air. This was Marquez in the immediate aftermath of the crash. This was this morning, being taken to that medical centre where he was undergoing initial precautionary checks with the local medical staff and, of course, with Dr. Angel Chartra. He then was taken to a nearby hospital on this island of Lombok. Here we go. This was Marquez then being transferred by air ambulance. This was just for some precautionary checks, of course. Pretty obvious that he had taken a nasty whack to his head. It was such a violent crash over a 100-mile-an-hour crash, nearly 200 kilometres an hour. And as you can